Hi Cancer, how are you? I apologize that this energy guidance is so late, like it's almost literally Leo season, and I'm just getting to do this. But you know what? I was just like, why am I procrastinating? But previously, when I was studying Gemini and I'm a Gemini rising, I was just like, oh my God, this is why I am the way I am. So, and that is literally the reason why we study astrology, right? Because it helps you to know who you are inward, like it's the language of the stars. So it helps you to get to know all your signs, all your placements in the houses, and you get to know who you are. Literally, it helps you to master yourself for self development and self mastery. So you know why you act the way you act. Like, why am I like this? Check your chart. So Mercury is in retrograde. So I'm sorry, Cancer, because I have Mercury highly aspected. I already have problems with my speech. I talk way too fast, and now my words are going to be jumbled, so I apologize in advance for my communication. It's literally just my Mercury replacement, like, and Mercury is in retrograde, so it makes it even worse. Okay, so let's get into a brief overview about Cancer real quick before we get into the energy guidance. So Cancers are normally born in Western astrology from June 21, already Mercury, from June 21 to July 22. It is a water sign. It's a cardinal water sign. It's of the negative polarity, and it is more passive. So Cancer, because it's a water sign, it's more like of the yin side. It's a yin feminine receptive energy, which means that Cancers are more introverted and they're more inward seeking. No, Cancer is the sign of the crab or the sea lion. Cancer is the I feel. Cancers are normally, because they're feelings, they're into their feelings, right? They're emotionally powerful and extremely highly intuitive. That's something you need to know about Cancers. All right, some Cancers normally rule the subconscious mind. He has everything to do with emotional security and satisfaction, receptiveness, nourishment, everything hidden, the unknown, because Cancer is ruled by the moon. So everything that's hidden and unknown, that's also ruled by Cancer. Also has to do with the females, wives, security, fertility, your moods, your emotions, your habits, your reactions, nurturing, intuition, sensitivity. Cancers are also really introspective. Cancers has to do with dreams, again the moon, so the dreams, and they're really empathetic. And because Cancer is ruled by the moon, you know, like the cycles of the moon, it controls cycles, and it's really adaptive and flowing like the changing tides of the moon. What else to know about Cancer? So because Cancer is ruled by the moon, the day of the week for Cancer is Monday, Moon Day, I call it. Like, moon changes signs every 2.5 days, and this normally reveals how you adapt to life's changing circumstances. Your moon normally represents your emotional nature, which is how you express your emotions and what you need to feel emotionally comfortable. Your moon also represents your natural coping mechanisms, how you feel and react to life. Some more about Cancers. So Cancers are normally really attached. They're ruled by the fourth home, which rules the fourth house, Mercury. Cancer is found in the fourth house, and which has to do with home and security. So Cancers are normally attached to their home and family life. So their biological family, or this could be their friends who they consider family. Cancer has the energy of the hopeless romantic. They look for kindness in everyone and everything. Some people might see this as overly sensitive, and they can see Cancers as sometimes as being naive and even fragile, and they can even take advantage of this nurturing nature of the Cancer. Like, some people just take advantage. They think they can just walk all over Cancer. Because Cancer is a water sign, water, it's good to be surrounded by water, because water makes them feel relaxed and helps them to clear their mind. So whenever you're two in your mind, or you feel like you can think clearly, Cancer, just go to the ocean, go to sea, take a bath, take a shower. Like, water is your thing, Cancer. So for Cancer, because they're so, they care about others even sometimes more than themselves. So it is so hard for Cancers to focus on themselves, as they are very compassionate, and they keeps themselves busy by taking care of everyone else. This is not always good because this can lead to the cancers getting overwhelmed and stressed and feeling guilty for taking care of themselves because they're so worried about taking everyone else. Although cancer is easygoing and giving, be careful not to walk all over a cancer because they are the sign of the crop. You will be met with those claws. They will pinch you and you will be put in your place if you overstep your boundaries. They are not afraid to use those claws. In astrology, Cancer can be found in the fourth house, and as stated many times before, it is ruled by the moon. So for the fourth house, what the fourth house normally rules is your home, your family, your parents, especially your mother. Cancer has to also do with the past, and in the energy guidance you might see a lot of the energy coming up that has to do with the past because it's Cancer season and also Mercury retrograde. So Cancer has to do with the past because the moon looks backward and it has to do with memories and your past. Cancer, the fourth house, I mean not Cancer, I mean the fourth house, we're talking about the fourth house, also have to do with your private self. It also has to do with your lineage, your roots, your ancestral lineage, your land, your estates, your home, and security. That is basically what the fourth house has to do with. I'm so sorry. It's Mercury. I'm so sorry. Okay, so when you're looking at your chart, your birth chart, you're going to look to your moon sign, and your moon sign is going to show you what you need to feel emotionally nurtured and secure, and how you tend to nurture those you care about. It's going to also show you how you express your emotions, how you adapt to change, daily involvement, and what you need to feel comfortable and secure in this life. You're going to look to your moon house to see what type of involvements you need on a daily basis to feel at home, and where you respond day to day, how you respond in your day-to-day life emotionally. This is also the era of your life where you retreat and where you need to build emotionally, like emotional rebuilding. So some unhealthy expressions for the Cancer is that they can be very moody, very restless, very irrational, very inconsistent, very dependent. They can be very codependent, and they can be overly sentimental. When you're looking to, at your birth chart for the man, if you're a man in your birth chart, the man's chart normally shows the type of woman that a Cancer feels most comfortable with and strongly influences their life partner. For the women, it shows the relationship with the mother, with the woman's mother. And then after maturity, it shows how she will express herself as a woman. If you're a Cancer or you have a prominent moon, some of the best careers for you are anything in the food industry. You can also be a poet, writer, painter. As I said, you're very nurturing and emotional. You can also be a caretaker, a nurse, a mother, a teacher, a midwife. You can also do maintenance job if you have a prominent moon, or you can also work with children, or any field related to water would be good for you, even irrigation or agriculture. So for Cancers in general, some very good careers for you guys are also social workers, counselors, historians, bakers, nutritionists. You can also be a realtor. You can also be an educator, stated before. You can be an accountant or architect, or you can study gynecology. Cancers also have excellent business sense, and like, because it has to do with past, you can own like an antique business or even a museum, anything like that would be very good for Cancers. So Cancers, I'm going to leave you with a positive message. So a positive thing for Cancer can be, home is where the heart is, Cancer. That is what it is for you. Negative, the negative side of Cancer is your negativity. I'll be safe if I stay within my boundaries. Cancer, like, you guys are just so attached to your home and family, and you're so protective. Like, just go outside, express yourself, Cancer. A good way to help Cancers to develop and overcome any negative energy and to relax is by reading books, listening to music, and partaking in spiritual activities, and having some alone time. Okay, Cancer, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the energy guidance. Let's see what comes out. I know it's a day before Leo season and this is late. I'm sorry, it's my Mercury replacement. Now that I know that, I am working on it. I love you, Cancers, and I hope to see you later. I hope you guys learned something from this, and if I missed anything, be sure to share some information below so I can learn from you guys as well. I love you. Talk to you later, Cancer. Bye.